Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various states, territories, provinces, regions, counties, whatever they're called, the first level of subdivision of the various countries across the globe. And I do so on GeoGuessr. And the objective is basically to explore, maybe have some fun, see stuff I haven't never seen before, and try to score 25,000 points in every area I play. And if I succeed in doing so, the 25,000 points bit that is, I will take the area I've played off my list of areas to play. And if I fail, it will remain on the list and might feature again at some point later in the series. That is up for the random number generator I use to pick these regions to decide. And today the random number generator has decided to go to, well, a very, very, very small spot. And I mean, what is not to like about this? We're going to the Gnaviyani atoll, also known as Fuamula, and it's in the Maldives, and it sits right on the equator, or just below the equator. It is tiny. It's just short of 5 square kilometers. And what is not to like about this? So we got an atoll in the middle of the Indian Ocean on the equator. It's got beaches pretty much 360 degrees. And yeah, besides that, it is probably, as most other coral islands around the world, is sinking into the sea due to sea levels rising. It is, why wouldn't one go on a holiday here just to get away from things, I think. So, but yeah, so let's see. So Gnaviyani has, as of 2022, 9,177 people. Is 4.95 square kilometers. And the capital is, well, basically the whole island is a town. So the island's capital is Fuamula, but, well, that is pretty much the name of the whole populated area on the island. So this is a hand-picked map. It's photospheres. It could be anything. I think it could, despite its diminutive size, I think it could be hard to score 25,000 points here, because it is all photospheres or third-party photography, and that can often be quite off, both in terms of what the compass shows, but also the locations they've been given on the map. So I think I will be lucky to score 25,000 points here, even if it's small. But we won't know until we have tried, will we? So let's just pop over here. We're going to make that a challenge. I'm going to copy the link so you can try and play this yourself. And we're going to put the link in a safe spot. Let's see. Gnaviyani. There we go. Link is put in safe spot, then we start the game. Well, it's swampy. Now where is the sea? It's probably just outside here. Now let's see. So there's a couple of lakes and stuff on the interior of the island. You got this one and you got that one. So I'm wondering if it might be along one of those. But this could be hard. Okay, so we got some shacks here. We actually got a row of shacks. We can only move in one direction. Okay. That's one way to do street coverage. You get a friend on his motorbike and you do it. This is one of the lakes, definitely. This is definitely one of the lakes. It seems fairly round. It doesn't seem like it is bent like this other one. But, well, this looks very circular. This also looks very circular. Let's see. We could conceivably be down here. Let's see. Is there a road to the... So we're now looking southwest. There is no roads to the southwest of this one. So how about the southwest of this one? Here we do have a... There's supposed to be a jetty here. Well, there's no jetty. Oh, wait a minute. That could be a jetty, actually. I'm gonna put it here for now. Let's see, but I didn't see that building, did I? Oh, wait. Oh, hello. How did we get here? Okay, let's pop back to start. So yeah, how did we get there? So here we are. Let's see, this road is bending a bit. Okay, so can I move on further? Not from, why could I move on further from the other, that's a weird one. So let's see. So from, oh, here I can actually move in various directions. Okay. Yeah, this must be a jetty. Oh, okay, different kinds of footage. All right. So it must have been around here then, if this is correct. But I wanted to see if I could spot that building. How old is this footage? Possible to see? No. Yeah, it doesn't come with the date, does it? Mr. Ibrahim Assad has taken this footage. And if I pop that one, I wind up at a completely different location. And let's see. And if I click that, we're back at. That's well weird. Yeah, it indicated to the north. Yeah, and then we'll just pop right back. This is not. Oh, someone's driving a car in this instance. Okay. I don't know. Now wait a minute. Yeah, this road is going northeast. That is if the compass is correct. And I don't really like the layout of this road. It doesn't do the right thing. So, are any roads leading up to this lake? Yeah, that one, and that is straight as an arrow. I do think there are a couple of roads that don't really show on this map. So, I am wondering if the road is curving the wrong way. I'm wondering if the compass on this one is trustworthy, because you see, this is northeast. And yeah, well, it is northeast, and yeah, it does do a little curve. There's this opposite curve here that doesn't match, although you do have a road there. And that might be something here. And these might be these. There's a whole lot of might bees, and I don't like that kind of bees. Well, that's the big building that's supposed to be here that isn't. But they're actually sort of correct, but not quite. And then you have, this definitely looks like a jetty, so that part is all right. But let's see now. So there are buildings missing. So if this is the right correct location, it should be around here. But this is eminently missable. But I'm going to try that. Good. Okay, as you can see, far off the road as well. So what the map says and what the location of the photosphere say very different things. Okay, next one. Intersection. I like intersections. What I don't like is that this intersection cannot be moved from. That's an issue. I wonder what this might be. Could this be a school? Or something? Very often in the world, schools have stuff similar to this on the walls. We got a store of some sort there, and we have no idea what it is. We had no idea where the sea is, but it's if the compass is right, though, the direction could be good. Let's see. So there's a bend towards the east in the northeast. Or sorry, or rather in the east. So it bends towards the north. This is straight up to the west. From when I made the map earlier, it's been a few days since I recorded last, and I made this map after when I was done with the last batch of recording. So it's been a few days after I made the map. Well, if I remember the map, there weren't many roads going directly east, west, north, south in the cardinal directions. So we have this place. I can mark this for now. This could be a candidate, even though it isn't straight north-south. This road even more so. So yeah, I need to keep in mind that the directions might be off. Let's see, and here are many roads it could be if the directions are off. So like this place, for instance, there's a school and the library. I do not see this road. And this road is slightly diagonal, heads into another one. We don't know what this is. But, this building here, doesn't that kind of match the layout of that one? So what we're missing in that case is that road. And we do have this shop though. And what about the road going here? That does not match. Okay, so there was like two almost matches, but not there. And this is not the place either. Okay, but that was a decent attempt. So let's see what else we can find. I'm just going to put it here for now. So yeah, I think we can conclude that the footage is that the compass in this footage is probably off. And then we need to be a little smart about what we do. Let's see, there are not enough buildings in this one, I think. And then there's the fact that the one road does seem to have a bend at the far end. This one doesn't. None of these two do, although this one has a slight bend to it. But it bends to, well, if we're looking southwestwards, it could be the correct one, actually. But, nah, I don't think so. Nah, then we would probably we should be able to see these apartment buildings that are probably a little on the large side. English tuition. Yeah, it bends the wrong way as well. So that's probably not it. Then there's this road. But no, that's not it either. Then we move to this part of town. Let's see. This is downtown, and I'm wondering. Let's see, this road doesn't have any bends. This one does, but it's too short and it's too staggered. Then we got this road, Orchid Magu. Let's see now. White rabbit. um, let's see. Here's a candidate. But the candidates in both directions. But I don't really see anything that would suggest where we are. So we are on we're in the four-way crossroads. And those aren't too many actually. We got this one. But if we yeah, that's staggered, so that's not that street. So this street has a four-way, but it does not match what I'm seeing. Next street we got this one. There's a four-way, doesn't match. Four-way doesn't match. Then we're right on the beach, so we should be able to see the beach. And we aren't. So no, no, no. Well, actually, nah. Well, okay, we just soldier on and see what we can find. Not there. Yeah, definitely not there. So how far can we see down this road? It doesn't go very far, it seems. So we have this area. But the roads are, the one road is not long enough. It would have to be this one, and it doesn't have any crossroads that fit. Same here, these roads are too short. And then we're down here. This road could fit, but it doesn't have the it doesn't have the crossroads. This road could actually fit. Like this, rather, there would have to be an intersection down here then. But then the buildings do not seem to fit. Okay, and yeah, we're kind of running out of options here. We got a school here. But we don't have the crossroads. So yeah, this is rapidly turning into a little mystery. Okay, let's have a good proper look here. We have a lot of these four-way intersections here. But do we have any that... No, we don't really have any that fit what I am seeing, do we? So I wonder what's in here. This is annoying because I know this is wrong. Wait a minute, hang on. This road is, well, this road doesn't go that way. And also this intersection is staggered. But the buildings sort of match. That's the... Except this one is way back from the road, so that does not work. And then, of course, I'm married to the idea that this is a school. It doesn't have to be. But I'm at a loss for better options right now, and I'll probably go, oh, it was there, when I click. So, I know that is wrong. Now, let's see. This intersection. No, it's not right. But how about this one? So if that is that direction, then that would be the school. That would be the Nas store. That would be the empty air. Well, except that there's supposed to be a cafe there. Me. And this road would have to be staggered, so that doesn't work. You know what? I'm going to leave the marker up here. And we're going to see how wrong I am. Okay, let's have a look at this. Dude, that was the intersection I was thinking about. So let's see, how wrong is this? So that is the road, and so that's the one crossing. Yeah. So what was north was south. So this is the empty area. That's the shop. That's what I thought was a school. And here we're missing a building that we saw. So that was a tough one. But yeah. Ah, well. No cigar in this one. Oh, we got another one. Okay, this time it says north. And south. But it's the same. It's the same photographer, Genzi Ben, I think it says, yes. So we might expect the same issue with footage. This road ends in a road up there. Goes on seemingly forever in that direction, not quite, but... And so let's see, so we have a building there, we have a building here, and we... Yeah. Huh. Ooh. So, let's see, so we were... so in this footage, we were down. Let's start with where we were. So we were here. We could conceivably be in the nearby area. So that was the paved road in the previous one. So how about if we are on the same road? Because it was turning, let's see, it was turning to go that way. Which doesn't really match what I see here. But, and of course it could have gone on to many other places on the island. But, let's say that that wall of stuff is towards the stadium. I'm just going to have one look at this area. Nah, this is not it. So, how about here? There's one thing wrong with it, and that is that the road is bending, and it isn't. If it is this road. So, this road is too long. But still, if I said we're here, now we got the stupid staggered road. Ay. Well, this could be an option. This could very well be an option, couldn't it? Doesn't seem like it though, but I think I'll give that a go. No. And let's see, was the compass right this time? It actually might have been. So, yeah, down towards the airport to the south. No, it was definitely showing those directions on the main road. So, yeah, Mr. Jensi Ben, I don't know if I like your footage. And someone else this time, Muhammad Shahid Chalet or Shaley? Shalley? Okay, this time the footage has a chance of being in the right direction, I think. It's not the same bloke who had the footage in the first round. Ibrahim Assad, I think his name was. So here we got something on the northeast, and it's bendy. I'm wondering, wouldn't it be cool if it was here? Except that it isn't. Okay, so we're on a road going northeast-ish, and it bends, and unless that is an intersection, there are no visible intersections here. So there's an intersection towards the west, if there is one. So let's see now. So it's going northeastwards, and it's bending. Let's go for that first. So we could be in this area, but then we would have to be here, and we're missing houses. We got this one, but it goes in the wrong direction. It does bend, but there are houses in the wrong positions. Same thing here. And let's see this area. No. And these roads are too easterly and don't really have the right bend. And this road has a bend in the right direction, but there are too many intersections and too many houses. Here, though, this very much looks like an option. Oh yeah, that very much looks like an option. I think I'm going to go with this one. No! Oh my word. What? I'm not sure. Okay, that could be the intersection to the right that we saw, but there's a lot wrong with this picture. Okay, next one. Final round. At least we can move this time. That is good. And it's it's the same. Okay, it's the same dude again. Mohammed Shahid Chalet. So we can move, but we have discerned that his footage is not terribly correct. Haven't we been here before? Seem to recall that wall. Let's see. Okay, so we're driving along this wall here. This must be a school or something. And the playground. So this must be a school. So let's see now. Where was the school thingy that we saw looking at in the second round? We had this one. So let's see now. Let's see now. So this could be a school. Oh, I wish I could read that. Wasn't there an immigration office somewhere? That kind of looks like it could be something like that. Well, let's have a look further on. Okay, now we're onto the footage of someone else. So let's just see if we can get a read of the area we're in. So this road is heading south, hopefully. Okay, this is reservation and ticketing for what? Could we be... No, we're not here. We're definitely not here. I'm too much in love with this area. And that is giving me issues. So how about the scuba club? Yeah, because we could be down here again. And then we at the International College. It could be that, you know. That seems to make a little more sense, except the roads are not doing the right thing. The roads are not doing the right thing. How do we work with that? Let's move on a little further and see what this footage can give us. Okay. So what do we have here? It's a big field. And we got a main road. Okay. Southwest. So it could be the main road here, it could be the main road here. So here we're looking southeast. If I'm looking southeast and also southwest. Okay, hang on, southwest. Me and directions sometimes. Big green area, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and then the footage ends, unfortunately. But could we go on even so? Yes, we can. All right, and that road bends going east. Oh, yeah, now I think unless we're in this area, which I doubt. Starting to look like this footage is a little borked in terms of the compass. So, and yeah, I'll soon have my phone going off with an alarm. I'm just going to prepare for that. So, and what is this? Okay, so they're laying the foundation. So that is definitely a sports facility, a sports ground of some sort. But that could probably be the cricket stadium, maybe. But the problem, if it is the cricket stadium, is this road has a big bend in it. So it doesn't suit that one. But well, we could be around here. That's an awful big could. Need to explain more, explore more. Let's see. There goes my little alarm. So, just need a couple of seconds to take care of something on my laptop. Like so. And like so. And the trouble with the footage is that it's so hard to link up the sort of disparate bits and bobs. Let's see. Here's something big and blue. Right, and what is this place? We are finally coming to the sea. And a harbor with a breakwater. Harbor with a breakwater. Okay, so we're down here. Right, so, okay, so it was the airport that we had next to us. So we were coming down this road, so we're currently down here. So we must have come... I wonder if that one building I saw was the immigration office. There was a building that looked very officially. The thing with the blue wall is probably here. Now, back to start. Blue wall thing is there. This footage I know is wrong in terms of directions. So we need to see if we can figure out this intersection anyhow. So we're somewhere around this thing. And so, let's see now. This road bends. Let's just pop up onto the... Let's see here, we'll just... one more time. Something really odd with this photography. So I think when I click that, I wind up there. Yes, because that is the intersection we came from. And now I think this is the immigration office. That would fit, and that would make this intersection that one. Turn around. Here's the school. So right now we're standing here. 111 should be, yep, that's a long one. Yep, now we got you. Finally. So we are here. Okay, so how does that correspond with the directions on the map? So here I'm looking northeast, eastwards, and you can see that we are almost 90 degrees off in terms of directions. Well, not 90 degrees, but maybe 60 degrees off. So 40 to 60 degrees. So the footage of Mr. Mohammed Shahid Shalai is not really on point in terms of directions, but we got our location. Now let's see if we get the 5K on it. We did. But as you can see, there's a lot of misalignment here. Okay, that was that was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was kind of unhappy that I was only able to make 2 5,000 point rounds. So, but yeah, let's see. Excuse me. That second round really disappointed me, that I was so close to getting it right. The third round was a case of what? And the fourth round was yet another case of what? The first and the last round, they made sense at least. See, that was better luck next time, I think. So I was hoping I would get to see some of the beaches, but well, can't always have what you want. But yeah, if you want to go, why not? You would be very secluded from the rest of the world. So that is the, what was it, the Gnaviyani atoll done. And please check in for the next episode. I'm glad that you're with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you will join me for the continuation of the journey. Until then, bye bye.